I have a feeling that many of my videos start out like maybe making my lips glisten. Who knows? Okay, so I'm going to say today because I'm making the video at night and it will actually be published tomorrow, which is the Canadians' way of saying tomorrow. Like sorry is the Canadians' way of saying sorry, and borrow is the Canadians' way of saying borrow. I mean, we just all see O. Yeah, the alphabet O in sorry and borrow and tomorrow. We don't see an A, so we don't say an A. It's just, and really, Canadian, the Canadian language came out of the British language, and it's just clearly obvious that the British do not know how to speak proper English. It's just the way it is. Nor do the Canadians, because they somewhat learned it from the British. And Americans just made it up. Americans made up English, the English language, according to Americans. And I don't disagree with them. They're making it up all the time. And they can take words that seem to have an O in it and make it an A. Like they can say tamari rather than tomari. Or tomato as opposed to tomato. And I don't know which is correct. I only really spent my formative 6 months in Canada so I could get citizenship, so I could feel later in life like, would I really want to move back to Canada? And any of my Canadian followers, I'm looking for more sunlight in my life, and Canada just has less. I'm just making that up, but I think it's true as well. All right, maybe I should skip that whole entry into this video, but I'm not gonna because it just takes time. So, by the time this is actually published, it will be a brand new month. And the brand new month is the rhythmic 6th month out of 13. So, in the Mayan calendar, there are 13 lunar months. And so this is the 6th of 13 beginning on Friday the 13th, which I just now realized. It's going to be Friday the 13th, which is always a good day for me. And not only is it going to be Friday the 13th, it's the first day of the 6th month, the Rhythmic Moon of Equality, which is about organizing, balancing, and equality. And there's a quote from Pema Chodron. And the quote is this: "Be kinder to yourself and let that kindness flood the world." It's a nice thought to begin the month. This month is going to run from December 13th, Friday the 13th, which is tomorrow, through January 9th. And the thing I'll say about this month, so that months run different. They correlate them to the Pope Gregory calendar. But, the months, it's a 28-day month, so it starts on the 13th and it ends on January 9th. And during that month, there are just a few. Now, I'm not saying that the month's not going to be difficult. So I'm just never going to say, I'm going to do my best not to say that again, because then it just seems difficult. Even if I say, now this month's going to be less difficult, it's like, no, it wasn't. So I just given up. We have 3.5 more months to cleanse the entire spiritual vibe of the planet. So 3.5 months. That's plenty of time. Just stay spacious, which we learned in the healing video that'll also be published first thing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow. I don't know. So, the totem animal for this month is the lizard. And it starts tomorrow on Friday, December 13th. It's going to be a blue electric storm day, which is guided by abundance. And so electric is tone 3 of the lunar tones. And here, I'll prove it. See? It says tone 3. You can't necessarily read it, but I'm going to read it for you. Tone 3 is about activating, bonding, and service. So service is love made visible. Isn't that a nice thought? Tone 3 represents the sacred Trinity in all of its manifestations. The energy of 3 moves us beyond polarity, ushering in the electrifying current of activation. Instead of the give and take of 2, we access the dynamic exchange which 3 makes possible. Energy is now capable of bonding, allowing for an expanded dimension of structure and creational possibilities to emerge. This new dimension awakens creative currents, inspiring circulation, variability, and fresh potential for alignments. This is tomorrow. Jump right ahead. Oh, today, actually, because by the time you get to watch it, it will be today, tomorrow. An activated being is alive with their sense of mission. Setting their truths in motion, accepting the opportunity to be of service. We bridge energetically with other beings in the light of collective goals. On a large or small scale, offering oneself in service, willingness to jump in when needed, and assist the surrounding circumstances is a simple yet highly spiritual act. Who knew? Acting on behalf of others as well as the biosphere and future generations, we access a virtue of selflessness. The greatest acts of service are in recognition that those we help are in no way separate from ourselves. That in some way we are merely one aspect of creation assisting another aspect of creation in active service to life. The path of Dharma fills our days with meaningful work, which may or may not ever have rewards outside of the tasks themselves. May we rise to meet the blessing of participating in the great work, the endless work of love. Okay, so tomorrow is going to be a blue electric storm day. And so the blue storm is, it catalyzes It's self-generation and it's energy. So it's the root chakra. Blue is the west. It's about transformation. So we must become the change we seek in the world. And I guess Mahatma Gandhi said that. All of existence is shaped from energy / information. The many configurations of energy that constitute the myriad forms of life carry with them distinct vibrations. Each subtle resonance contributes to the overall energetic equation. We can discover how our intentions affect the vibrations of the energy we output into the field. Therefore, by examining the unique energetic signatures carried by our thoughts, words, actions, and experiences, we can refine how we wield our energy, learning to conduct the power and potential of our inner forces most effectively. I'm all in to discovering how to do it more effectively with less harm. A catalyst initiates or accelerates a process or event without being affected or consumed in the process. As catalytic agents, we have the ability to induce responses and reactions to stimulate change and transformation. Our personal energy always plays into the mix. We affect the chemistry of every situation we are in. If we can be the eye of the storm, the center point of stillness, we gain the power to alter the environment without being carried away by the storm. Blue Storm, ambassador of self-generation, going to sneeze, ambassador of self-generation inspires us to activate our inner resources that we may call upon our inner source to generate the transformation we seek to catalyze our deep self. As awakened thunder beings, doesn't that sound fun? We have unlimited capacity to be of influence, be it through our vigor, charisma, or stillness. Blue Storm declares, circulate energy, usher in renewal and reconfiguration. Thunderous outbreaks can be positively purifying. Unleash intensity while remaining anchored in the center of stillness around which dances chaos. This is from Anon. Anon has made a lot of these statements. Silence is all-pervasive. It exists in a droplet of water, the petal of a flower, a bolt of lightning, and the root of thunder. Okay, Blue Storm. Tomorrow, the first day of the month, is Friday in the Mayan calendar. Tomorrow is the first day of the 6th month, and it's a Blue Storm day, and it's Friday the 13th. So actually, by the time this is published, it'll be today, because it'll be the future now. And may it serve you well. And may you feel whatever you feel. On a physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level, may you feel more of what's good for you, which is everything. Okay, all women. And now let's go.